All right, so now that you understand the basics, let's work with slightly larger numbers. We've got 436 minus 243. Let's return to our base 10 blocks. We always start with the ones column. How many ones need to be taken away? 3. Can this be done with the blocks shown? We've got 400, 30, and 6. Can I take 3 ones away? Yes, so let's go ahead and do that. So now we've got 3 ones left. We're ready to move to the tens column. How many tens need to be taken away? That's right, 4. How do I know? I'm looking right here. This is what we have. We've got our 3 tens, and we need to take 4 away. Can this be done with the blocks shown? Kind of, right? But we're going to need to do something to make this happen. How could we solve this problem? Think about what we just did when we needed more ones. That's right, break apart your hundreds. So I took this 100 and I broke it up into 10 tens because each one has 10 tens. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 tens. So I took this 10 tens and I broke it up. Let's take a moment to show what we did on our problem. I no longer have 4 hundreds. I have 3 hundreds because I took one apart and brought it over here. So now I don't have just 3 tens. I now have the 10 plus the 3, which is 13 tens. Now let's take those 4 tens away. That leaves me with 9 tens. We're ready to move to the hundreds column. How many hundreds need to be taken away? I'm looking at my problem and it's telling me 2. Can this be done with the blocks shown? For sure. I took them away and now I have 1 left over. So 436 minus 243 is 192. Let's do another with blocks. 560. So here are my 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Now I need to take 297 away. What do I always say? We always start with the ones column. So there we are. We don't have any ones, but we need to take how many away? 7. So can this be done with our blocks shown? Not in this way, no. What do we need to do? Break apart a 10 because we're working with the ones, right? So I can take one of these and break it apart. Let's take a moment to show what we did on our problem. I had 6 tens. I broke it apart, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tens, which is what I have here, and I have now 10 ones. Now let's take those 7 ones away. That leaves me with 3. We're ready to move to the tens column. How many tens need to be taken away? I'm looking at here and it's telling me I need to take 9 away. Can this be done with the blocks shown? I have 5 tens. Can I take 9 away? Not like it's shown here. So what can we do? You got it. Break apart a 100. Let's take a moment to show what we did on our problem. I no longer have 500s, I now have 4. So I took one from here, I now have 4, and now I have no longer do I have just 5. I now have the 10 plus the 5, which leaves me with 15 tens. So now can I take the 9 away? I sure can. Let's take them away. And that leaves me with 5, 6. Now I've got 400s. How many hundreds need to be taken away? 2. Can I do that with the block shown? Definitely. That leaves me with 2. So 560 minus 297 is equal to 263. All right, let's practice one more with blocks. We'll go a little bit faster. Ooh, we've got 400 and we're taking away 184. So now we're subtracting across zeros. So friends, I want you to pay close attention to this because every year I have friends that have a hard time with this and it can be kind of confusing. So make sure that you're paying attention, okay? So here are our 400 that we have. We always start with the ones column. How many ones need to be taken away? So we have 0 ones, right? I need to take 4 away. Can I do this with the blocks I have here? No. This is going to be a little bit tricky. We need to take 4 ones away, but we don't have any 10s to break apart. We need to break apart 100. That way, it'll give us some ones. We can begin by breaking apart 100 into 10 tens. So I'm going to take one of the hundreds, break it apart, and now I have 10 tens. Now we can break apart one of those tens into ones. We broke apart the 100 into 9 tens and 10 ones. Because if I just went backwards, I could put this apart to equal a 10, and that would fit here. Then I could put these together and make 100. So we took the 100, we broke it apart to make 10 tens. Then I took one of these tens, broke it apart, and turned it into 10 ones. So let's do the same thing with these blocks. So here we go. We're starting off with our 400. I always start with the ones column, right? I don't have any ones, so I've got to make some ones so I could take 4 away. So now I've taken this 100 and I've broken it up into 10 tens. Because if we count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I just took this 100, broke it apart into 10 tens. Now I've taken this 110 and broken it up into 10 ones. So I no longer have 400s, I have 300s. I took that 100, broke it apart, and turned it into 10 tens. But then I broke apart the 10 tens, and now I have 9 tens and 10 ones. We can take 4 ones away now. That leaves me with 6 ones. So 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. How many tens do we need to be taken away? Well, I'm looking at the tens, and I know that I need to take 8 away. That leaves me with 1. How many hundreds need to be taken away? Just 1. That leaves me with 200 left. So 400 minus 184 is equal to 216. Here's a good one. 728 minus 372 Now you guys try.